Because I have one idea for an opening story.
Oh, okay, come and do it then. Rip off the Band-Aid, do it, make it about yourself.
No,
Come
no,
on.
I want you
it's
to do
fine.
your
Don't
thing.
worry about it, do it.
No.
No, I want
I'm
you-
not warmed up. I need time to
No,
do that.
stop. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm showing a
do
lot
your
of
thing.
leg today.
It's all right. You've really covered up your feet. Welcome to Left On Weddit.
Adam here.
And Georgia over here.
We've done everything to plan your wedding and now it's time to hear about them.
We have left out nothing, and now we dive into the deep, dark world of Reddit threads.
We've got your horror stories, wedding dramas, and everything in between.
We've rebranded ourselves as experts.
Welcome
To Left On Weddit.
Georgia, I have the most entitled person to tell you about a little bit later. Well, that's what maybe is being suggested by this Redditor.
Did they use... I didn't know they were Redditors.
Yeah, we're Redditors, baby.
That's the category of people.
So I want to... The theme for this episode... What are yours
It's so
about?
skinny, your picture.
Don't look at it. That's cheating. You can't look at it. That's the fun of Reddit.
How do you focus?
I can't focus. That's my issue in life. Oh, you're talking about the story? I don't know. It's on a very thin strip because they've
so
screenshotted
thin.
something. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about that entitled person
That's
a little bit
long
later.
story.
No,
Oscar's
it's not that
gonna
long.
like that.
What's your story
Mine's
about?
way shorter.
What's it about?
Hotel wants more money after wedding.
Oh my God.
Going to a wedding where the groom cheated and the bride knows, but most people don't.
Oh my God. This is entitlement gone mad. That's the name of this episode, maybe.
What's so interesting as well is what people are categorizing it underneath each title. Need advice? Disaster.
Oh, huge.
On a scale of 1 to 3.
Should we start with
How-
advice? Oh my God, no, you've got a question of scales. Go.
What's your category though?
Oh God, no, I don't want to tell you. It's a secret. I don't know.
Entitlement.
It's choosing beggars. I don't know. That's what it says. Choosing beggars. Don't look.
Sorry, I can't read it.
It's a secret.
It's mouse
Well, it says
writing.
It's a secret.
You'd have to zoom in on that.
I think we should give advice first.
Okay. We're looking for advice. It's exactly what you asked for, and that's exactly what they need. The hotel where we had the reception is demanding more money. They claimed extra people were there, which is a lie, and that they had to make extra food of one plate option while they had leftovers of another. They claim we gave them a bad count. We figure their servers messed up delivery when guests had told us that they were given the wrong food, but didn't say anything at the time to be polite. Meanwhile, they did not fulfill their promise of 2 bartenders, cancelled our wedding suite, eventually got us in, but caused a delay for the whole reception timeline while we stood in the lobby waiting for change. We had the backdrop come crashing down on us at the wedding table and not even a single apology. Any advice would be helpful. I know what you find funny at the moment is really interesting.
Nothing's funny. What was the title to this story?
Hotel wants more money after wedding.
So where does that in the story? What?
Because they claimed extra people were there
Sure.
and
okay.
they had to make more food.
Oh, and then they're like, and here's all the things that went wrong.
And then they get their shield up and they go, well, here's all the things that went wrong at our wedding.
But for the record, because I missed it at the start, and then they started telling me that things fell on them. More people did turn up, and they had to feed more people, right?
No, they put in brackets, lie.
Lie!
Not in capitals, just lowercase. Lie.
Oh, so the venue's claiming that more people turned up than they put on their guest list. They're saying that's a lie because the backdrop fell on us.
Well, amongst other things, like they didn't have enough food and the servers messed up the delivery when guests told us that they were given the wrong food, but they didn't say anything at the time.
Right. Oh, sounds like there's a bit of a disaster on both ends. This is one of those ones where I would like to hear from the venue itself to see what's going on
I'll
there.
just give them a quick call.
But not that I'm blaming this person here at all. I just keep thinking about this backdrop behind us falling on us and how funny that would be for the record.
Be hilarious.
It's one of those things at your wedding is like if something goes wrong like that, I think embrace it and that's cool. Annoying though about the food situation and them asking for money.
Also,
You can also prove that.
can we stop telling people things that went wrong at their wedding?
Right?
Please.
Nothing goes wrong.
And
God,
nothing
looking
you
into the camera.
say
Go.
will help. It's been done,
Oh,
so think of all the positives.
right? Think of the stories that come from things going in inverted commas wrong. At my wedding, my auntie fell over and broke her ankle.
Wow.
What a story I've got now about it, though. I've got some stories from my wedding because of people that fell over because it was wet.
She
She's fine.
That's lucky.
She's sick.
Was she okay that night?
She was absolutely fine that night because she had had a couple of shandies, if you know what I'm saying. She was warm on the inside.
So the next day she knew that it was broken?
Yeah,
Or?
next day. She's a nurse. She woke up and it was completely bruised and swollen. And she was like,
She's
"Oh,
also a
dang."
human, so that it's okay if it hurt. Just you don't have to be brave.
I don't think anyone was really questioning whether my aunt was human or not human, right? We were all like,
You're like, she's a
human
nurse, it's
or
fine.
cheetah. Like, we all
No.
know what she was.
Doesn't matter if it's a nurse. She'll be brave.
Yeah. My wife's a nurse, right? And for her to give you any sympathy with something medical or something, you have to be dying. That's what nurses are like. They're like, are you dying? No, then you'll be fine.
You're
Stand up.
generalizing.
I'm not. I know at least 2 nurses in my family
Yes.
that are like this.
Your auntie and your wife.
And my auntie and my wife, very close. How many nurses are you married to?
Not many.
3, 2, 1, none. See? Do you see my focus group is much bigger than yours? I'm allowed to generalize when you know 2 people in a certain group. That's how generalizations
Do you feel
work.
good?
Do you
Do you
want to
have
get
any
back to your
advice?
story? Do I have advice for this person?
Need advice. You said
they need
you wanted to
advice.
start with the need advice.
Oh my God. So much. Oh my God. We need context. I want to know how much money these people are asking for the hotel. I want to know how much money these people are asking for the hotel.
This is
know
Reddit.
more.
They're not going to give you all of that
I know,
context.
and that's
they just
the
want your
issue.
opinion.
I can't give my opinion on this because I feel like there's stuff they're leaving out. If the venue said, "Oh, more people turned up than what we have on our list," then why would they lie about that? I don't understand, to be honest.
Yes.
I also understand that things went wrong and that's annoying, but that's what happens on your day.
I am getting flashbacks to multiple weddings where I've had where couples have not realised that there's been a discrepancy with the numbers that the venue have counted and the people that they've invited. And we very quickly had to hustle and add more plates.
Yeah.
And also vendor meals. That's a big one too.
Right.
I had a couple recently go, where do you sit when you eat? Do you want a table?
Yeah.
No.
We'll sit on the milk crates at the back.
Yeah. Or the stairs.
Sometimes.
Have some lap dinner.
Right,
you
lap
know?
dinner. And then I always spill food on my pants.
That was interesting at Grow
recently to me,
Wild, what
yeah.
you did.
I spilled food on my pants during a vendor meal because I put this plate on my pants and I just got these pants dry cleaned. $25 for a pair of pants to be dry cleaned. So then the live portrait person came out with antibacterial wipes. Turns out they're real wet and soapy. And it just went, I was like Mr. Bean
have to
trying to
dry
get the Mona
dab.
Lisa out, right? Good reference. Look it up. And it got bigger and bigger and bigger. So then there was a fire. So I was standing over the fire because I had to go do an announcement. It looked like I'd peed myself.
There's 2 things wrong with that story. The
Yeah.
Mr. Bean reference, so dramatic.
Yeah.
That-
Do you know the reference?
Yeah.
great.
There's the
Great
entire
movie.
painting.
Mr. Bean the movie.
That was like a 5-cent piece on your pants. And also so far away.
I've got a story for you.
Okay.
It's a Reddit story.
How do you know it already? Where is
It's
it?
here.
Oh.
This is the bit where the jingle plays, right?
Oh, okay.
Come to our wedding and pay $700 to stay in the guest house, but you'll be sleeping on the pull-out couch because you're the only singleton. Also, did I mention that you're cooking for everyone? I have a close friend who has a wedding coming up. She and her fiancé are both from the city we all live in, but they have chosen to get married on a holiday weekend in a location across the country that will be difficult and expensive to get to.
Really?
I initially agreed to go, though I never formally RSVP'd, even though I strongly did not want to. Then I got a group email from my friend saying that she had booked a house for her guests that would cost each person $700 plus for the weekend. I never agreed to this arrangement. On top of that, the email specifically said I would be sleeping on a pull-out couch as the only singleton in the group. That means single person. And volunteered me to make breakfast and lunch for the group of about 20 people for the weekend since I am a good cook. She said in inverted commas. She never discussed this with me. I think I am more than justified in not attending given the high cost and likelihood I will not enjoy myself. Instead, will feel resentful. I'm happy to attend the bridal shower and bachelorette party, both of which are in the city that we live in, and buy the couple a wedding present. But I've decided not to attend the wedding. The wedding is about 2 months away. My question is, do I tell her the truth about why I'm not going to the wedding? Or do I make up a work or family obligation that has suddenly come up? I know lying is never, or at least rarely, a good idea, but I know it will make her upset to hear my true reasoning for why I don't want to go. There isn't a way for me not to provide a reason as why I'm not going since we see each other in person frequently. And when I say I'm not coming, she'll want to know why. Do I upset my friend or do I lie?
My question is, why did you emphasize so many words?
End scene.
I couldn't concentrate on the story.
That was to make you concentrate.
Words. Oh no, that was not
that
okay.
That was a Shakespearean retelling
No,
of this story.
that was not. That was play school.
Oh, okay.
It was like,
That was play school wedding version.
yes. And so many facial expressions.
Thank
My
you.
brain was
you
like...
have to go onto the YouTube to see those. That's just for you, YouTube babies.
That's definitely worth going onto YouTube for if you want to watch Adam perform and not tell a story.
This person is considering not going to what actually seems like a close friend's
Singleton.
wedding.
And then I was like, oh,
Singleton.
we're in Newcastle. Isn't that near Newcastle?
It's a city on the outskirts of Newcastle. Does not matter. I'm from Newcastle. Maitland and Singleton. Singleton, they say that in babies. When you have a baby, they call it a singleton if you don't have twins. So they're a single person and they're like, you'll be sleeping on the pull-out couch, $700 making breakfast. What do you reckon? Tough. That's
I think it's all in your delivery.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I feel like I led the witness very much in that story, and I don't even agree with the way I delivered it.
Number one, it's okay if you ask people to reimburse you for accommodation that's expensive at your wedding venue. And number two, just pull your weight. And if you're sharing a house with people, offer to make a meal.
Yeah, well, her problem is she didn't make the offer. She was put out there saying someone else told her that she was going to do it.
Then say, thank you so much. That's so convenient to be able to stay on site for a wedding.
Yeah, I mean...
$700 maybe 2 nights?
I don't know, but...
We need context.
Yeah, I know,
We need to
but
know this venue.
I think the issue is how presumptive it is. Like $700, like she might have been able to come up with her own accommodation, but this person was like, this is where you're staying, $700 please, to come to my...
Again, it's all in the delivery.
I know, but I
how
still
you
think
ask.
I still think that's tough. And to say that you're cooking the next day is like, I think there could be more questions. Would you like to stay here? It's going to be $700. Would you mind cooking rather than you are staying here on the pull-out couch because you're a singleton? And
So she's just...
can you cook?
Do you think maybe she has put this in her own words?
I mean, yeah, we are only getting one side of it, of course. She also, like, the bit what I find interesting, she goes, I initially agreed to go, though I never formally RSVP'd, is such a weird thing to say about your friend's wedding. It's like, yeah, okay, are you going or not? So she already, like...
So she didn't want to go?
I know, it seems that way because she mentions at the start, it's difficult to get to, it's across the country and it's expensive. Like, she already said that and then she piled on this next bit of information.
Did she screenshot a comment?
I've got the whole article here. The top comment is $700 and you have to be the cook. I'd rather get branded with a hot iron.
Oh.
And that had 2,000 likes.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. The house for 20 people costs $14,000 for a weekend. Someone said with a question mark. And then someone says it does include one slave, which was the friend that is cooking. So to be honest, a lot of people are on the posters, the Redditors' side.
Because of the way she's phrased it.
I mean, yeah, but also I still think if the way she's phrased it is what's happened, then she's been forced upon this situation where she's saying, this is where you're staying, this is where the bed you'll be in, this is how much it costs, and you're cooking, rather than questions.
Yes.
I think that if that's correct, if the way they're saying it, I think it was put on.
Not that I would demand that in that tone, but I think if you are going away with people for a wedding weekend, guests can reimburse you because it costs a lot of money to cover accommodation. And just pull your weight. Like I can't cook, so I'd be offering to like bring things.
Yeah, but also she agreed to come to a wedding not to stay in the accommodation that cost $700.
So where's she going to stay?
Well, maybe she was going to come up with her own thing. Maybe she has a camper van. I don't know the situation.
I'd like to know more about her.
Right? Me too. But what my point is that she never agreed to that situation. And that's where she's upset, and I think rightfully so about that.
So we validate her feelings.
I'm validating her. Yeah. And well, her question is that she put out there.
They were like,
do I lie to my friend?
Can you go back? There's 4 questions.
She said, do I lie to my friend?
No, at
not?
first she said, and I've got questions. And then she kept going. And then she said, so my question is.
Well, she said, firstly, what should I have for dinner? Fried rice or baked beans?
What should I cook for dinner?
What should I cook? Do I tell her the truth about why I'm not going to the wedding?
Yes.
Or do I make up a work or family obligation that has suddenly come up?
No.
And then the last question was, do I upset my friend or do I lie? Upset your friend. I think that you I think they would say, I don't understand why it's either this or that. Why can't it be, hey, I can't afford to stay in the $700 accommodation. I still want to come to the wedding. Is it okay if I fly my own accom?
And there you go. I hope
And
she
then
listens
there
to
should
the
be no
podcast.
issue with that at all. Well, this was 7 years ago, so I have a feeling the wedding's already been. But I hope that she's listening. I hope that you are listening.
So that you can
whoever
go
you
back
are.
in time and maybe mend that
Melly
friendship. because-
B222. I hope you are listening, and I hope we gave you some good advice today. So make sure you call that friend up, who, by the way, probably has 3 children now and a golden retriever, and tell them that advice that we gave.
Wow.
Always be truthful. Don't go to the wedding. Don't not go to the wedding. But also, you don't have
Are
to.
you the
We've said this before.
Reddit
If it's
poster
too
now?
far away, you can't afford it. That's fine. You just tell them that, and then that should be fine.
Going to a wedding soon where the groom recently cheated the bride. Grammar.
Start that again. That's fucked. Start that
She
again.
didn't use a capital letter in the right spot.
Oh, terrible.
I had a
Don't
bride
start.
email me
Oh
after
my
the last
God.
episode,
No,
Adam,
no,
and was like, "I'm
no.
really nervous about my grammar now." Like grandma or grandma?
You need to start that again.
Going to a wedding soon where the groom recently cheated. Full stop. Capital letter the.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Keep me
sorry, Oscar.
updated.
Take 3.
Okay.
Going to a wedding soon where the groom recently cheated. The bride found out, and I don't know the whole story of why, but she's going through with the wedding still. All I know is like 5 people know. But these things spread like wildfire. Do you think shit will hit the fan? Anyone have a similar situation to this? I know the bride is okay with it, but I do know that bridesmaids know, and none of them support it, and some may even not go. All of the taken groomsmen cheated on a weekend out in Nashville, apparently.
Wow. Okay.
If you want context and details, this one's got it. It just feels like a lot of tea going into it. Like she knows, but what if word starts spreading because it just tails one slip up due to some drinking? Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry, Oscar. There's no grammar.
Keep going. I'm
Oh
loving
my
your delivery.
God.
It's stressing you out so
So
much.
bad. There's like 2 full stops in this entire paragraph. It's killing me. Okay. It just feels like a lot of tea is going into it. Like she knows, but what if word starts spreading because it just takes one tail to slip up due to some drinking and it's out there. And then the family find out and can be crazy. The bride comes from a very, very rich family and the groom comes from a very poor background, but works for the bride. That is a completely irrelevant
I know. That's
paragraph.
what to say. Okay.
Scrap it. Sorry, Oscar.
No, I want to hear it all.
The wed-
It's giving me context.
The wedding is the first weekend of October. I don't support it at all and don't even want to go. But then it's like, if she wants that for her future, it's on her, I guess.
Is that it?
Disaster.
Wow.
She doesn't even want advice. Just tagline,
Dumping.
disaster.
Okay. There's a lot here to unpack.
There's a lot.
I think, for one, right, first thing I want to say is cheating is never okay, and that's awful. And in my opinion, it's like, you can't really come back from that. But that's my opinion, and that's how I would sit in my relationship. But here, it's like, this is someone else's business that this person's getting all up in, and she doesn't know what's happened behind closed doors with this couple, with their friend, She doesn't know the situation. She doesn't know the conversations that were had. And obviously, potentially this person, from what we can see, has forgiven their partner for whatever reason. And that's their business. And they're getting married. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the first way I look at it, is like, that's their business. So stay out of it. And she's happy to get married and she knows. So there's no secret here. It would be different if she knew that this guy was cheating and the person who was getting married to him didn't know. But she knows. So sweet. They're all good. They're going
it's a
ahead with it.
disaster.
I know. Maybe if you have these, you're concerned about her, go talk to her and make sure that everything's okay and that there's no coercion or anything like that happening.
What if the bride doesn't know that she knows?
Well, it sort of sounds like, I think it said that everyone kind of knows, right? Or that.
There's only 5 people in the bridal party. And the bridal party only know because all the groomsmen cheated.
Okay, that was a crazy detail, by the way. Oh, and by the way, they all cheated when we were in Nashville, which sound like a bunch of cool guys, by the way. And for the record, I kind of agree. Maybe she shouldn't marry this guy. Yes, but that's her choice, and she's made that choice.
None of my business, but...
Yeah, I know. And it's like, I'm worried about it. Is she saying that she's not going to go, or she's just like, it's
No,
a
she doesn't want to
disaster?
go.
She doesn't want to go. Sure. Okay, well, you don't have to go. It's like, you don't have to go, but you need to voice that, I guess. But
Lucky sensitive _courage 720 who posted it 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Well, from my screenshot.
When did you screenshot it?
I'm not sure.
Oh my
Recently.
God, there might be an update soon.
Shoot.
We will follow this story. We're going to track it and let you know if there is an update on what
I can't
happens
do that
here.
because I screenshotted it.
We're going to go and Google it. You can Google stories and find them again.
Yes.
What do you think about this story?
Cheating is never okay. And I agree. I think it's just the be all and the end all. That's just not what you do. And it would be really hard to recover from that. I think being the friend on the outside, it also makes it very difficult because if you have a particular moral or ethical standpoint on that, you can't project your own agenda onto their situation because, again, like you said, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know if maybe this has happened before. She knows that he's a notorious cheater and maybe there's some codependency or maybe she's cheated in the past. There's just so many personal, none of your business kind of vibes that you just don't know. And unfortunately, if you feel really, really uncomfortable because you know something that's very personal to them, that he's cheated on her and she's okay with it and they're going ahead with the wedding, and that's not something you feel comfortable with, then you just unfortunately shouldn't go.
I mean, the best, if she really, and I don't even know if this is right, but just putting it out there, the best thing that she can do for her own mind, if she's so concerned, is have a private conversation with her friend to voice those concerns, to which her friend might say, all good, stay out of it, don't worry about it, to which do that. But stuff might come out and then they can have a conversation about it. But she'd just be frank with her and go, hey, I don't like that this has happened. I'm concerned for you. Is everything okay? And she might go, yep, this is what's happened. We're all good. And she'll go, okay, great.
I don't even think inject your own opinion.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but
Yeah.
maybe it's better than just not showing up to her wedding and just not showing up for her at all. Because if you have a genuine concern for this person, then maybe you need to talk to them if they're your good friend.
But I know the bride is okay with it.
Okay, then you don't need to.
But I know the bridesmaids know, and none of them support it.
Sure.
And some even may not go. So, also bridesmaids. Do you want to know how it's spelled?
Yes? Bridesmaids spelt wrong.
Yeah, how do you think?
That she spelt it? Bridesmaids. M-A-Y-D. No, M-A-D-E-S.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Bridesmaid.
Anyway, it's not about spelling and grammar today, so that's lucky.
They made the bride who she is.
Thanks for listening.
God, we're so happy that you listened. And if you want to see a little bit more, make sure you follow us on our socials.
We have TikTok and Instagram, and you can find us at Left On Wed Podcast.
And if you want a little bit more from just us, you can follow Georgia at Georgia Fletcher Weddings.
And follow Adam at Married by Adam.
Oh my goodness, we're everywhere. And if you love it, rate, review, subscribe, whatever all the cool kids do it for us because we love you more than you love us. Validate us. We, Adam and Georgia, would like to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Guringai people, on which we're recording today.
We pay our respects to their elders past and present, and we recognise their ongoing connection to the land, sea and community.
As we share our stories of love and connection, we honour the oldest continuous culture in the world.
And we celebrate the storytelling traditions that have been passed down through the generations.
It is such a privilege to create on this country, and we are so grateful to be here today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.